Pereira tweeted, "I pray I am in as Ireland's president by the time of the fight in the White House. How iconic it will be. A leader that puts his money where his mouth is. I would be in term well over half a year by the time of this White House card. By that time, we would have Ireland into a new government, serving the Irish public as its #1 priority, a complete end to the human trafficking scam and its bypassing of our planning laws. We would have Ireland opted out of the EU Migration Pact, border parameters upgraded and fully secured all across the country. The stop and hunt will be well underway for those who entered our country illegally, for those who pose a threat to our people, and for those who leech off the state with no intent to support themselves. Imported criminals will be gone. Imported dangers will be gone. Imported freeloaders will be gone. Our tourist industry will be back on its feet and booming. The theft of our public fund towards any organization that does not serve the interests of the public will be long recovered. The presidential term is 7 years. I'd have Ireland right inside 3. Possibly 2. And the first year of my term, culminating in a fight at the White House, would be the greatest year in modern history. Ireland, I am your man." UFC White House card will go down on July 4th, 2026, and in response to Conor's tweet, Chandler simply tweeted, 335 days.
Bulgaria's on stand. My man, yacht to yacht, baby. Bulgaria and London. One sec. Evelina, my beautiful Bulgarian lady. This lady is family for me. Evelina, say hello, Bulgaria.
A, здравствуй. Super sме. Super sме.
Bulgaria is in my home. Bulgaria is in my heart. It is the Bulgaria world title. Max fighting, I was there as a guest.
Yes.
And had an amazing time with the people of Bulgaria. They are real people, real fighting people. A strong nation. And Ireland has the back of Bulgaria. And 1 second, we're not coming back.
Ти на железном канале.
But we have deal with them. He's gonna fight in Madison Square Garden, and they say yes.
How do you think the Sandhagen Merab fight goes?
You know, it's me and Corey have very similar styles. Corey did do a really good job against Umar, creating scrambles and like keeping his hips high when Umar tried to get to his back. Merab felt so just so strong and, you know, just really strong in those certain positions. His gas tank's ridiculous. If I had to guess, Merab, but it's hard for me to count Corey out because I do think Corey, like, skill for skill, is one of the best guys in the UFC. I think he's got more skills overall than Merab. But Merab, that skill set he does have is so good, so dominant. It's very Khabib-like. But Corey, it wouldn't be surprised if Corey goes out there and does something spectacular.
is Khamzat's manager. He's out here to make sure everything's going good. We've been seeing his camp progressing. The guy's an animal. One thing I see about him, his cardio is going to another level.
Yeah, I mean, you see it every week. It just gets better and better. Coach Cal also, he's looking at the numbers, and he's saying that it's incredible, the numbers that he's putting out. So.
And I'm watching him train with Armin. It seems like him and Armin have an amazing connection right now.
Yeah. You see, they have like this kind
They're
of.
They're battling each other.
Exactly. When
I've
they're
never
training,
seen it.
when they're training, they're going for each other, and then we're not training, they're together like brothers. So it's perfect. It's a good matchup for them. They're both like dialed in, and they were both some of the best fighters in the world. Just because have them working together.
It's a lethal combo. Armin and Khamzat together.
I come to Jackson, to do the media stuff like that, and Khamzat has his camp here, and Armin's here. If I had to describe it in one single word, it'd be intense. It's just their focus. I think maybe this is how they've always done camp. For my camp, it was serious, especially when you're like 2-3 weeks out. It was serious, but you still wanted a playful kind of vibe, energy where it's not so serious. They don't have that. Like, it's so intense, it's so serious. And he brings in these absolute killers that specialize in wrestling and jiu-jitsu and grappling, and he just has these monsters. You can see why he's one of the best in the world. It's just really intense. That's the best way to put it. It's
back in camp. Today we have Brendan Schaub here, a lot of big dogs here, Pat Downey, Armin, Khamzat's getting ready. They're going to be doing live sparring today, so technically they've been doing like a technical sparring in the morning, and then they do like a drilling and more technical sparring at night. But normally this morning session is when they let the hands fly. Khamzat loves to do wall work. He loves to kind of work on his wrestling and his technique. It's cool because he has multiple coaches helping him. Brendan Schaub's with Pat Downey kind of watching and getting like a good look of everything that's going on. Then he has the rest of his team coming in from, Switzerland and Sweden and Chechnya and Dubai. We have a pretty big squad. And as you can see, Arman is doing what Arman does best. He's stretching and he's staying focused. And he's an animal. And animals, they hunt in unique ways. Sometimes you don't even know they're about to attack, but when they attack, they let those things fly. When those hands fly, someone's gonna get hurt.
When you're at a UFC event, like, those fights feel so much more intense and so much more like,
dude, you gotta
visceral
come with
when
me.
you're there.
You gotta come with me to the Apex. The Apex is the place to see fights.
Yeah.
The Apex Center is the UFC's private little auditorium. It's tiny. It only seats like 100 people.
Is that where they were doing the fights during COVID?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw Francis Ngannou versus Stipe Miocic in a small cage with no audience.
That's wild.
It was wild.
Those sounds are sounds you don't hear.
Bro, it was wild.
Yeah.
It was so different because Francis's punches and kicks without all the cheering.
Yeah, to hear that sound,
it's a different thing, man, because you're experiencing what that fighter's experiencing. You're not getting the pain, but the thud, the force, you feel it different.
Yeah.
You feel like through the arena, you feel that small little room, you feel it. And I remember
like concussion in the air.
When he collapsed, when he hit him with the left hook and dropped him and then punched him when he was down, I was like, oh my God. It was so different than seeing it in an arena. It was so intimate.
Yeah.
It's like, I always say that it's like the difference between going to see an acoustic concert and going to see a concert in a gigantic arena.
Right.
You go to see someone in a club doing an acoustic set, like Gary Clark Jr. did an acoustic set. It's different. Like, wow, this is intimate. This is cool.
What's up, guys? Update number 9. So I know I kicked some butt on this walker. I did a full lap earlier. That was the first time I did a full lap. So I'm gonna try to do a full lap again. Hopefully I see I'm making some progress and getting better even though I'm stuck here in the hospital.
Why?
That's progress. I'm gassed. Seems pathetic. One lap of walking can get you there tired. But that was my almost 3rd lap today, so I'm making some good progress. Hope you guys are doing the same with your laps.
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic.